have a riddle for you. What do sunglasses, a hairbrush, a textbook, and Superman have in common? The answer is they are all compound nouns. Welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to teach you all about compound nouns, including the 3 types of compound nouns that you can find and an important pronunciation tip. To help you understand what a compound noun is, first, please take a look at these words here. Sun, fire, pop, bass, and news. These are all words by themselves. They have a unique individual meaning on their own. Now, please take a look at these other 5 words. Flower, works, corn, ball, paper. These 5 words are also words by themselves that have a unique individual meaning. Now, if we put the first 5 words together with these last 5 words, you are creating 5 new unique words that also have their own individual meaning. Sun plus flower creates the word sunflower, which is its own unique word. Fire and works come together to create fireworks. Pop plus corn create the noun popcorn. Bass plus ball create baseball. And news plus paper create the word newspaper. These 5 new words are examples of compound nouns. A compound noun is a word which represents a person, place, animal, or thing. A compound noun is made up of 2 or sometimes more words that come together to create a new, unique, individual word. Here's a special tip. Usually within compound nouns, the first word in the compound noun is helping to modify or give more information about the second part of the compound noun. For example, if we take a look at hairbrush from the introduction, hair is helping to describe what kind of brush it is. It's not a toothbrush or a paintbrush, it's a hairbrush. And hairbrush is its own unique word, just like hair is a word and brush is a word. In English, we can find 3 types of compound nouns. Number 1, the most common type of compound noun that you can find is something called a closed compound noun. And all of these examples that we've looked at so far are examples of closed compound nouns. What this means is that when you put the 2 words together to create a new word, there is no space, no hyphen, nothing in between them. They are just boom, together, one new word. For example, notebook. There's no space between the words note and book, but this is my notebook, a book that I can use for taking my notes. Another example would be bedroom. It's the room where you have your bed, bedroom. Sunglasses. No space between the words sun and glasses. It's one word, sunglasses. Cellphone, cell phone. Hot dog, hot dog. Snowman, snowman. Homework, homework. The second type of compound noun that you can find is also the second most popular type of compound noun. And in this type, we put a hyphen between the words to join them together. For example, mother-in-law. So the words mother, in, and law are all joined together with a hyphen. I love my mother-in-law. 2-year-old. 2-year-old. Stop acting like a 2-year-old. 2-year-old is an example of a hyphenated compound noun. Dry cleaning. Don't forget to pick up the dry cleaning on your way home. Merry-go-round. When I was a child, I loved to ride merry-go-rounds. The third type of compound noun is used less often, but there are still many words in this third category. The third category is referred to as open form compound nouns. And this is because the two words are coming together to create a new word, but they are not joined together and they are not connected with a hyphen. They are just word, space, word. However, as a whole, they create this new idea. For example, my favorite open form compound noun is ice cream. So ice cream is a great example of an open form compound noun because you have the words ice and cream, but they're not joined together in any way. They're just together to create this new idea. Now you have to be very careful because ice is not just describing what kind of cream it is. It's a completely unique concept. It's not like if I said hot tea. Hot tea is not a compound noun. Hot is just an adjective which is helping to describe what kind of tea I'm drinking. Whereas ice cream is a very specific, unique noun by itself. If you're unsure about whether or not a word is a compound noun or just an adjective plus a noun, you can try looking it up in a dictionary. Or think to yourself, if I take away the first word, is it actually just describing the second word, or are the two words actually one unique item? Another example is high school. High school is two separate words with a space between them, but the two separate words are together to represent one unique concept. It is the last 4 years of your education before post-secondary education, high school. Another example would be real estate. Real estate is two separate words, but it creates one unique concept about selling and buying property and houses and other buildings. Real estate. Another example is peanut butter. Peanut butter is great in smoothies and on toast at breakfast time. Peanut butter. First aid. If I get injured, I need some first aid. So being able to recognize the three types of compound nouns that you will encounter will be helpful for you to improve your English vocabulary. The final point I want to mention for today's lesson is pronunciation of compound nouns. A very important tip for pronunciation for compound nouns. When we're putting the two words together, whether there is a hyphen or a space or they're just together, there is one important tip for pronunciation that you need to follow, and this is to think about where the emphasis should be when you are speaking. So emphasis means which part of the word are you putting the stress on? Which part are you making seem more important or louder or clearer? For example, if I take a look at sunglasses, sunglasses, which part of the word has the emphasis? The answer is sun, right? So sunglasses. I'm not saying sunglasses. That sounds weird. It's sunglasses. How about ice cream? Okay, so it's ice cream, not ice cream. So when you are using compound words in your speaking, make sure you follow this pronunciation tip and emphasize the first part, the first word in your compound word. Textbook. It's not textbook. And the very final point that I want to mention, because I'm sure you're all thinking it and really want to ask me is, teacher, how do I know if it is a closed form compound noun, a hyphenated compound noun, or an open form compound noun? What are the rules to know how to write the compound nouns? The answer is there are not any rules. It's similar to when you are learning about simple past verbs and suddenly you have a bunch of irregular verbs. What are the rules for these irregular verbs? There are no rules. You just have to memorize the irregular verbs. Same with compound nouns. Are they one word together, two words with a hyphen, or two words with a space? This dictionary will help you. Or if you Google search the word, oftentimes the correct spelling will also come up for you so that you know how to correctly write the word. Unfortunately, there is no rule for knowing, and as a result, oftentimes even native speakers get confused about should I put a hyphen or a space or no space? So again, please use your dictionary, and I'm really sorry that English doesn't have more clear rules to help you out. And now it's time for question of the day. Today's question is, please write some sentences using compound nouns. Practice what you've learned in today's lesson. Let me know your answers in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou so you don't miss any lessons. And give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies, everyone, and I hope to see you in the next lesson.